Hey, welcome back to another unboxing video at Bears vs. Board Games. I'm Chris. This is Windward, the Big Box. This game was developed by Hayden, Lapiska and published by Dorado Games. This is the original. I got it a few years ago from Kickstarter. Pretty much everything I have is from Kickstarter. I really enjoy this game. It's quite a pleasure to play. Get this one out of the way. This right here was the art book that developed the world of Celis very, very beautifully, and they defined it so much, it's like, where's the RPG? They give positions and flora and fauna and all the technologies. Really, really beautiful book. Love it much. Get that out of the way, because right now, we're doing another big box. Why are they always so big? But this is supposed to be the big box that has the original stuff in it and the expansion. Now, all I backed was the expansion in the big box. So that's all that should be in here. But it feels a little heavy, and I'm thinking it might be everything. So, let's get out our trusted knife. Let's find out what's in here. The heaviness of it makes me think that I might have gotten the whole thing, because I saw someone online post a picture of it saying they had gotten it. So I contacted them saying, hey, where's mine? And at first they couldn't find it, then they did find it, then they said it was on its way, and then it wasn't on its way. I was very confused. Throw away. So, it feels like there's just too much in here to just be the expansion. All it's supposed to be is cards, new boats, some inserts, and some new things that go for the expansion. But let's see what's in here. Beautiful artwork. Beautiful, beautiful artwork. They really developed the world of Celis. It is a gas giant. Leave that right there. Okay, what do we have? Automa for the solo player. It is a 1 to 5 player game. Little message. The captains of Celis, thank you for your patience. So little how to do. Different play modes for the game. What is this? This is how to play the game. Oh wow, this is all new stuff right here. This is all a lot of new stuff. Big tracks of tokens, and there was supposed to be a board that went around the planet, because the board itself is modular, and you change it up, and this is supposed to be a ring that goes around it to hold it all together, because sometimes they did fall apart a bit. Lots of new things. Looks like we have little bodies of rocks that can be modular, placed here and there. Ooh, lots of new tokens. Actually, some of these tokens are from the original set. So like I said, I think they might have sent me the bigger box or the more fuller box. I'm not complaining. More tokens. Maybe not. Let's see. More tokens, more tokens. Lovely tokens. Now, this is nice. There's 6 of these. Individual trays to put all of these wonderful things in. Oh my goodness. This seems to have everything. Let's get these over here. These are, there's 6 of them. It's 1 to 5. Did they change the player count? I don't know. We got a divider here. Let's get rid of that. Okay. Divider, get that out of the way. We have a bag. We have a bag of stuff. We have more containers. We have all these individual containers for the creatures, for the ships. My goodness. These are ships, more ships. An individual container to put the different boats in, I think. and some other pieces. This is a lot. This is a lot. I am going to have to take a long time to put it all together. This was the big thing that the Kickstarter backed. This is everything. They I got a little more than I paid for, which I'm not complaining. Things to put the wheels together. There was new cards because they went with a different publisher. So this was part of the expansion, was to get new cards to replace the old cards from the original set. So that way they would all match. And one of these has new boats in it to match the new boats because they went with a different publisher of their plastics. Whoops, that fell. That's okay. Little tiny cards. These are all the contracts and other things for the game. This is one of the new things for the actual expansion. Plus this. This is where you would set it all up and put all the pieces in to make the game. It's supposed to be a centralized location where you can go and basically get your contracts, get all the things you need for your ship. There's a big old cover that goes over it. Oh, there's so many things. More ships. Another dial. Or maybe this is just one half of it. That's only one half of it. How weird. Modular board. There's two sides. One for like 1 to 2 players, so the planet is quite small, as you can see, and one where the planet is quite large. This is for higher count player. We'll open that up in a second. And player boards. Wonderful player boards. Oh my goodness. And the artwork. It's like the best. They did not skimp on this. This is some of the best stuff. I mean, just beautiful, beautiful renditions of a fantasy world on a Jovian planet somewhere out there that we as humans, of course, are ruining, because what else do we do, right? Just beautiful artwork. Beautiful, beautiful artwork. But this is the kind of stuff that's in the book that I usually don't get the art books, but this time I had to. And that was from the original Kickstarter. This is the new one. This is part of the expansion. What are these? Little storage areas. So they changed it up a bit. We have room for the stevedores, the trim master, the scout speeds. Lovely, lovely, lovely new things. And a gigantic insert. Oh, and right below that, good thing I took it out. More ships. More ships. I'm thinking I get the big box because, as I said, I saw someone get their stuff. I said, "Where's my stuff?" And one side said they had it. The other side said they didn't have it. There was confusion. They said I would get it soon and I'd get an email. I waited weeks and weeks and weeks, never got an email. Complained, and I don't think I still got an email to say that it was coming my way. So I think a little complaint made them either give me what I was supposed to get, well, wasn't supposed to get, or they made a mistake. Either way, I guess I'll have to get rid of my original Windward. It's a great game, even without the expansion. I love playing it. We played it constantly, me and my roommate, over and over and over again. Wow, this is a lot of things to put together. So I'm going to take some time and put all of this away, and then we'll come back and I will show you the way it looks, because this is a lot. These are lots of things. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love it all. So, be right back. Well, that was very time consuming. That took me over an hour to take all the pieces out of the bags and the wrappings, and to put the crusters, which are the whales that you're going after, onto their bases, and the ships on their bases. Now we have these wonderful, wonderful little figures. I'll get some close-ups of those and put them in. And there's 2 different styles, and everything has a place in the box. Here are the red crusters and the cities that we have and the black market. And so this is the bottom of the box. And in the bottom, we have this speed wheel that goes perfectly there. And we have the modular board. So you just 6 sides, put them all together. There's the smaller planet, as you can see, and then the much larger planet. That needs to go in there, but first, all of these cards go right in the bottom. 2 next to each other. Each of the player board, now these are asymmetrical, so everyone has a little bit of different things to go with the game. Those go in there. The map goes actually small planet up. It doesn't fit the other way. You might think it would, but it don't. Got some dice. I dropped some. I actually got 2 extra black dice, which has the little teeth marks on it to show how successful you were in your hunt. And you have the blue dice that tells you what direction the wind's blowing. Where'd that dice go? Is that the only one? I think so. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah. You only need 8. I got 10. That's great. It's always nice to have extra dice. Then on top of that, we have the market, where everything can be purchased. We have the people that you can purchase to make the boat better than it is. We have the cards you can buy to be used. We have achievements, and we have some solo game stuff. And we have events back here. So you just take one and put it right there. And then you have this board that tells you how much things cost for certain things. This is a little bit too big, so when you put it in and you make it nice and tight, it actually bows a bit. Doesn't quite fit, needs like a millimeter cut off of it. So that fits in there quite nicely. This goes in here. And then you have the tray for the black market. That fits right there. You have this wonderful tray that has all the tiny crusters in it, and the big ones, and the Colcra, which is like a gigantic squid, which is brand new for the expansion. And you have all of these hex tokens to put on the board to represent the creatures and gases that you can collect. And you can do all that. That goes there. Fits perfectly right there. And you have these very deep trays that don't really have a lot in them, depending on what the tokens are. Really deep, I'm thinking I might get some foam to put them on the bottom to raise everything up so you can see them a little bit better. I did get 2 extra stands. I got a big stand, and I got a little extra small stand for crusters or ships. Hopefully nothing breaks as I'm playing the game, but it's nice to have a little extra. It's nice that they provided that. So those fit right there. The automation, so when you're playing a 1-player game or a 1 versus all, little card go there. Let's see, what else did we have? We have the original notoriety track from the base game that they've kind of changed with a ring that goes all the way around the board. You just have to put them in the right order. And this is also where the black market, I believe, sits and goes around. This doesn't fit quite well into this, and there's really no particular spot that I can see where it goes, so I'm just trying to put them in the box as best I can. Give a little support for these trays. There's 1 for every color. So there's 5 colors, red, yellow, green, blue, purple. Purple are the ones that are trying to look out for the whales, and then the black is for the black market. So maybe not the good guys. I haven't read the rules yet. All of these can fit on top, but these don't have covers. So all the stuff can just go flying out everywhere. There was a little bit of a card to tell you to put what clouds and which stands for which things. I didn't even read that. I knew kind of how to do it from the original game. And then the two. This beautiful piece of artwork is the rule book. Feels thinner than the original, but I don't remember the. It could be. They're probably the same. So cleaned up rules, I'm sure. And this is what the central trading post looks like. Beautiful, beautiful artwork. And then this is the rule book for the expansion. More beautiful artwork. Look, it's just saying. This defines the black market, and there's Treacherous Skies, it's called, and it just has. There's world events to affect things. There are different play modes you can play. One versus all. There's a cooperative. There's teams. There's the Raider, which is the Automa opponent. So lots of different ways to play. There's even a campaign, because every game in the world now has to have a campaign. So these I'm going to put on top because there's nothing to hold in all of these little ships, all of these wonderful little things to look at. I mean, these ships are wonderful. I'll get some close-ups of those to put them in so you can see what they look like. And hopefully that'll work. Put those on top. And we have the big old box. Yes, it has the plastic on it. I'm a weird person when it comes to that. But there we go. Close it down. And there. Another big box of a really enjoyable game. So, Windward, I recommend it. It's really good. Check it out. So, see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.